is not very reliable for me.
No. Right, I'll put a link in that. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm glad I'll get some practice before playing down.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I might not be a worthy opponent because I was playing against Justin yesterday and he kicked my ass like 4 games in a row.
Justin kicked your ass.
Yeah. I didn't think it was possible. And the first 3 times I was kind of messing around, but the fourth time I was playing as hard as I could and he still beat me.
Oh dear. Well, maybe he's just gotten better.
Maybe. I mean, I don't think he played many more games, but
Hmm. I'm pretty. You beat me 3-0 in the tournament matches, right?
yeah, I think so. So, I
Oh,
mean, if I beat
is
you here...
there?
Oh. Which build are you on?
Sentry, right?
Yeah, should be. I'll check mine. Yeah, on the sentry branch as well. Oh well, let's try again.
Yeah. Yeah, when I played against you, I remember just being like, "Oh my god, my game is different." Because I'd played against Milcho so much that we had like a meta that
Yeah.
we didn't explore further from that meta, and then you guys came in, obviously realized how good data pods were, and then it just completely changed up the game.
Yeah. Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah.
Uh... What's your income? Like 800?
722.
Okay. I'm not as far behind as I thought then.
Oh, now it's 800.
GG. I really want that kind of like early game save up and rush to work, but
The early flush.
it never really does.
We live.
Oh, Dan's online now. Do you want to play against him?
Oh yeah, 20 matches. I think that it's really hard to make it work.
Yeah.
If you'd split them up more, the brutes, potentially, like it could have done more damage.
Mhm.
It was just the being able to get the rock.
Yeah.
On all of them, but then they tend to bunch up anyway, and I normally would have gotten a ton of them just because of the way that they pathfind. So yeah, it's really difficult to pull off. But yeah, you're right. I think I made it work once, but that was like
Yeah.
someone was
I beat
new to
Xenu.
playing, so it's like
I beat Xenu doing that, which was literally just like I put data pods inside my little base bit and then walled off with reconfig, and just sat there and then managed to kind of march all the way up the map with like 20 brutes.
wow, that feels good. I remember
Yeah.
it's a brute.
At the minute, you get kind of once you're kind of over 10, it's
Mm.
pretty much indestructible.
All right, cool. Let's. It says spectate in this.
Yeah, I'm spectating.
Do you want to cast?
Yeah, I can do.
Are you streaming on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I normally do just because they have better. They let you stream at a higher bitrate and have.
Right. Okay.
With Twitch, they only give you quality options once you get over a certain amount of like once you get a certain number of subscribers, something like that. Whereas on YouTube, you just get that straight away. So I'm streaming at like 12 megabits at 1440p 60 FPS, which doesn't really work on Twitch because A, you can't, and B, people can't even watch it. Okay.
There you go.
So we've got Dan in the pink and Ren in green. And yeah, it's hard to commentate over the early game. Nothing ever happens. It's all very standard at this point. Ooh, Ren, you definitely had the better opening there. You were 6 data ahead. Not income, just straight data. Yeah, it's both very economy heavy here. Not really much else going on. I think Ren's got slightly better kind of territory size, whereas Dan's kind of quite compact. We've got one tech coming down here, which is kind of late. Didn't get that much actual like percent from it, but it's kind of nicely protected there. Clearly both going for this cannon. Makes sense. Surprised there's been no attacking whatsoever. There we go, there's Dan going in with quite a lot of binaries. Potentially too many. It'd be quite easy just to put a sentry down and fight that off. That'd be quite cost efficient. That's kind of questionable. Depends on whether they were going to go that way anyway. But he's probably going to lose that. Over here is a bit more interesting. We've got a brute force coming down against binaries, which is slightly questionable. Looks like Yeah, it looks like Dan's just going to take that cannon. Yeah, there we go. Got an attack going on in the middle. It's not going very well for Ren here. He doesn't have much of an economy advantage either. He's clearly invested quite heavily in these two brute forces. But it'll be interesting to see what happens to those once they get into that territory. Because it would be fairly easy to just fight those off with a bomb. We've got more attacks coming over here. There's just kind of a bit of a back and forth happening there. Neither person's investing very heavily. Neither of them are going for economy anymore. It's all basically happening here. We'd quite like to see some bombs or something like that here. Dan doesn't really have the tech for it. I'm not sure what he spent the tech on, because I haven't really seen him use anything. But we'll see. Ah, more brute forces. It's going to be difficult for him to fight this off with a single brute force, because 2 brute forces versus 1 brute force. They'll kill it quite quickly. It only takes 2 shots to kill one. Kind of the economy that's built up in this attacking army is going to be pretty useful in kind of carrying them through. Yeah, I'd be looking. I'd say Guardians, but Guardians aren't a very good choice against brute force. You need bombs and a big lot of binaries. And potentially just let this go. Start attacking over here, force a bit of a commitment over this side, and see if we can gather up a bit more money to fight this off, because you do need. Questionable bomb. They've split up a lot now. That could be decent as long as you push them over this way. But there's just so much attacking all over the map. I think Dan's kind of running out of stuff that he can do at this point. Don't think he can really keep up. Got a bomb going down there, but that's not going to do anything. It doesn't do enough damage anymore. Falling off this side, that sentry's going to kick some ass. Although they had a fairly good split there, actually. Quite interesting. You've got 2 sentries. That's probably quite a big waste of money, especially given that he's behind on economy after this big attack. You can definitely see the tech advantage from that one tech reactor there that Ren put down. But yeah, it's surprisingly big, starting to get pushed back. I'm not entirely sure what Ren's trying to achieve, what he's trying to do. I'd like to see some more economy, I think, which he's done since last time. I think that's probably over here. He's fighting that off alright. He's going to take that cannon, no problem. Yeah. Yeah. Dan's done a pretty good job of pulling this back, to be honest. I mean, it's not that I think he's going to win. But if you could maybe save up and then do a big push for this cannon, that would be interesting to see. He's got the brute forces to do it. It's whether or not he can hang on for the 1 minute 50 to even get a chance. That's not going to go well down there, especially with Guardian. Just one Guardian? Yeah. So, big attack coming in here, very early. I'm not sure I would have done that. But I guess you kind of need to defend this. It would be nice to get some more territory in there, because now you're going to lose all these minerals. Could have got a refund on those. Big attack coming in. Well, not a big attack, but it's big for Dan, because he can't really defend it. He doesn't have the money. Doesn't have the income. Wish he'd spend some of that money. He's probably got enough to fend this off at that point, but this counter push here, there's a difference of like 350 income at this point. You can't really beat that. I think it's just this push is going to come in. Wouldn't be surprised to see a surrender at this point. There's not very much Dan can do at all here. Yeah, cool. So that didn't go too well for Dan. He did a fairly good job of pulling it back mid-game, but then didn't really take it anywhere, and the income just kind of built up until it became too much of an obstacle to overcome. Be interesting to see what the next one's like. I think Dan especially could have gone for more economy. The brute forces early on, you need to get them dead quickly. That's the difficult bit, because once they're sitting there and they're kind of pushing forwards and gathering momentum, you can't beat it, because you've got no army and you're trying to fight off 400 datas worth of brute forces, 400 datas worth of army. So in order to do that, you need to save up enough money to get the 400 data to win. So we should be seeing another game in a second here. It's best of 5 this tournament. So we're looking at 1-0 to Rennes at this point. Here we go. Again, completely standard opening. We're not seeing anything crazy like 2 or 3 tech. I'd be interested in seeing a 1 tech opening. It's quite viable. So we've got Rennes pushing off this way, definitely going straight for that cannon. He's probably regretting the loss from last game where Dan managed to just capture that cannon. He doesn't want it to happen again. It does open up quite a bit of space for economy as well. But Dan's kind of doing the same, less territory. It's definitely something different. Like, Rennes is very much about getting more territory, Dan is about pure economy. I can see both. The more territory kind of is indicative of quite an aggressive player, because it means that you can push right up to the front lines and still get refunds. But this works too. We are seeing a bit more. He's clearly pushing for this cannon, seeing what's going on here. Rennes spent his tech, I'm not sure what on yet. Whereas Dan's saving up. I wonder if he's going to be going for brute force. Probably bomb, maybe. Yeah. So income's exactly the same at this point. Dan's got a slight edge on actual data, which is curious because he's actually spent more as well. I think he's just getting railguns. That's very interesting. So Dan is lucky in that he's actually saved up his data. He could quite easily go for brute forces and get them around this side here. I'd probably give up on that cannon, to be honest. Because if you can kill off this instead, he's going for binaries, that's alright. We'll see. Be interested to see what he spends his tech on. But attacking down the front there just wasn't a good idea. This cannon's basically given. It would be cool to see some more pushes down here as well. We've got quite a big attack. Yeah, this is why I said brute force, because better against the sentry. I think you're going to struggle to kill that now. And remember that he's getting, this is Ren here is getting refunds for everything that dies in his territory. At least partial refunds, 50%. So yeah, that cannon's going towards Ren, like I suggested. We've got quite a big push back here. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. You can't take the cannon. It's probably all going to die from these cannons. But we'll see. If he can get around this side, Ren's probably going to fight it off though. A couple of sentries down, few binaries, he gets refunds on all of that. He is still getting more economy behind all of this. So's Dan, so's Ren. They've basically both agreed, I think, that this altercation is over and that they want to try and get economy behind that so that they can build up their attacking forces for the next fight. Sad that we're not seeing anything fighting off that. He's probably going to do a fair bit of damage. Surrounding it by more, sure. It's weird that we didn't see anything there, but it goes down there. Going very heavily into economy, which I do like. You really want to see like firewalls, even just binaries to fight these off because they're doing a lot of damage. Whereas Ren's just kind of pushing in slowly. He's quite happy with the amount of damage that he's doing. Big overcommitment there, probably. Yeah, going very straight, just all the cannons here. We've got Dan coming down. Oh, I wish he hadn't gone that way. Could have gone around there. But again, the sentries are going to kick his ass. Hopefully he can take this down before a sentry does any damage. Yeah, looks like it. Doing a bit of attack there. If we can get around here, that's going to be trouble with the sentry. We've got Ren pushing back here. A little bit ahead on economy, but I think those attacks that Dan did have really kind of brought it back. Single brute force is not a good idea. Would have been better. That money would have definitely been better spent on maybe another pylon and a sentry. But I guess you'll get a 50% refund when that dies. Big overcommitment again. Needs less binaries. Small attacks. Small attacks are good because with big attack, you spend 500, not 500, but 150 data on binaries. All you need to do is stick one sentry down and it'll kill all of that for the cost of 50. You send one, that's 30 data spent. To fight off 30 data is really difficult. Obviously it's very easy to kill two binaries, but doing it cost effectively is very difficult. Clearly going in for the cannon here, doesn't want to lose that. Probably a good idea. Depends on whether or not, I mean, Ren has plenty of data, he could easily get bombs or something similar here. Big push in the middle. So yeah, Dan's falling slightly behind on, there's the bombs coming in, but he did get the cannons, so that's pretty good. Oh, don't overcommit again, no, because he's going to push here, he's still in his territory, anything, got the Guardian with the shields, that's going to help quite a bit, especially against the binaries. Of course, the Guardian's shield reduces incoming damage by 1, and binaries only do 5 damage, so against a brute force, Guardians are crap, but against a binary, you get 4 Guardians, and suddenly your binaries only do 1 damage. Got a shield coming in here, that is painful, just give up. I guess that he needs to kill us, he needs to go brute force. Doesn't have the tech, I'd actually be thinking about putting some tech reactors down, but I don't think he's got tech reactor on his hotbar. Good choice of Guardian there, would have liked to see maybe 2 or 3 instead. It's very difficult not to overcommit, to be honest. I think Dan's got this. Ren's got this just from the tech. He's got a bit of an advantage on economy as well now. Look at all the territory he's got. It's brutal. Yeah. He's got the brute force. Dan has got brute force. So we'd be very interested to see if we can push that down here and then eventually round the side of this. He's got a shield going down, but I don't know whether it's actually covering up that pylon. It doesn't look like it is. But even if it is, the shield's going to go down very quickly with the brute force. I think they've got 250 health. brute force doing 50 damage per. You want guardians, not brute force. Guardians, firewalls, bombs, anything really. I mean, even those binaries would have been good. Those 2 brute force would have been so much more useful here. Because he needs to take this. He's got 30 seconds to push into this cannon. You could potentially see some brute force coming down here. But I just don't think he's got the money. Ren looks like he's saving up for something. That cannon doesn't matter. Ignore it. All of this money could have been spent over here. Yeah. No, he's wasting his money. It's a good 500 data's worth of units that he's losing there. And it's just not worth it at all. 3 sentries going down here, all this is dead. Ren's got the money. There's nothing he could do. Yeah, bombs coming down as well. It's an absolute slaughter. Would like to see another sentry here. Do a bit more damage, but get a few binaries behind here, because we are on a time limit here, essentially. Even if Ren manages to take this, even if Dan manages to take this, Ren is destroying his entire base. The income's now at 900 to 600. There's not a lot that he can do. Those railguns are actually surprisingly effective. I take it back. Because they really did mean that he could take this cannon. This one, not so much. I feel like this entire side was basically irrelevant. You could have let Dan take that. Because this side is all that matters. And there we go. We've got the final capture coming in. Going in for the kill. GG everyone. Well done, Dan. Ren. God, it's so hard to get. The names are just exactly the same. I just realised I never actually checked that the players were the right way around, but they were. Could be that this was Ren, wasn't. I guess it's up here, isn't it? Maybe I'm cleverer than I thought. So I feel like Dan's actually listening to me commentate here. Whereas Ren's in the voice chat channel with me, but is muted and deafened. So he has got no idea what I'm saying, whereas it seems like I'm just feeding information to Dan. I mean, I'm alright with that. It's the least I can do. Yeah, so Dan is just listening to what I'm saying here. Can't hear me over the game audio apparently. But if he hears a single word, he'll panic by whatever I say. We can do that. Nanite! Nanite! Get Nanite! 3 tech opening! Yeah, I don't think he's listening. Oh, sad. Those 3 could have been tech reactors. But no. Doesn't believe. Gotta believe in the nanite. Maybe Ren's listening. You never know. He's gone 1. Just 2 more. Let's get that 3 tech. Early nanite. Oh my god, he's doing the 3 tech opening. Yay! Right, come on, here we go. Almost at 3 tech. Let's get the nanite. Just save up. Nobody needs money. He's gone for a spurt. This is a really weird game. Oh no, the tech reactor. No. Maybe put a sentry down. I think a sentry's probably a good... Oh no, it's going to die. Never mind. Maybe a sentry down at that pylon. You got 3. Maybe get artillery. Yeah, go on, get artillery. Oh no, he's spent 2. It's 2. Who does he think he is? You've ruined the whole plan. Oh, guardians are a good idea. Yeah, more guardians. As many guardians as you can afford. More guardians. At least 5. And more binaries on top of them. Oh god. Yeah, you need to spawn the guardians and the binaries at the same time. Because guardians suck at attacking. There we go, more binaries and pylons, because guardians only work in your territory. Or a bomb. Yeah, I'm sorry, Dan. I failed you. There we go, binaries as well. Get binaries. You can still win this. I'm surprised that Ren hasn't gone for... Oh my god, he's got Spectres. Against a Guardian heavy build. Oh, he's playing with his prey. Why is that put there? Oh, did he just get revealed? Yeah, that Spectre's going to die instantly. Really like to see a pylon there, because it means that when these 2 pylons go down, the Guardians are going to start working again, which currently isn't the case. We've got a kind of cat and mouse chase between the Spectres and the Guardians here. What is this game? I think Ren was actually going in for the kill there, and Dan's done a pretty good job of fighting him off. Especially given that he had less economy, because normally if you go for a rush build, your opponent has more economy. I think 1 Guardian won't be enough to kill a Spectre. We do need 2. But we'll see. I mean, it'll probably help that it isn't even being attacked yet. We've got more stuff coming in here. It'll be nice that these Guardians are still alive. Those binaries are going to die so quickly, that's sad. Cannon comes online in 10 seconds, but yeah, that's alright. It's not one that is going to kill him yet. Just a little 220 income difference. This should get cleaned up no problem with those Guardians there. Come on, don't leave the cannon. You can capture it. Come on, so close. Yay! Cool, now he's being attacked. Now he's attacking. Get that pylon down. You need territory. Do you not have pylon? Have you swapped out pylon? Dan, oh god, Dan, poor Dan. Why would you do that? Uh-oh. Oh, he's got pylon! Woo! Do you have a sentry? Sentry would be good about now. It would be nice if I could see what they both had on this screen, but I can't. So I just have to try and guess based on when they're spending tech. If only you'd gone nanites. Oh god, and the shield comes down. Yeah, I feel like this might be the final blow. You've got a good 1 minute 20 to capture this cannon, otherwise you lose. there's nothing left to say here. It's just the inevitable march of death. As Ren kind of waltzes over into Dan's base and kills him, waiting another 40 seconds to be able to take this. The income's like 850 to 550. Managed to clean that up, but it's 2 seconds till this cannon comes online. I don't know why Ren doesn't have units there already. The Guardians aren't going to be able to attack very well. I mean, it's doing well there because they're just inside the territory, but it's going to make fuck all difference. Why aren't you taking the cannon? Oh, there we go. We've got 2 of them coming back, and I think that's probably a GG. I don't think you can even get there in time to stop the cannon from being taken. Never mind, actually take it back and win. Oh, sneezing a bit. Yeah, GG. Good tournament. Ren wins 3-0. Cool. Right. Yeah, sorry I haven't said anything for a while there. I'm going to be playing another game against Dan now. Well, not another game, my first game against Dan. We'll see. I'm kind of thinking, because we've watched him for a few games then, I'm trying to think about what stands out about his playstyle. And of course, we had a discussion on Discord there, and I was talking about how when you're defending, there's a big push coming in, you often need to kind of let some things die, so that you can then get some more data and push back out. And hopefully that's not going to affect his playstyle too much, because then I don't know how to beat him. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a lot more kind of Guardian heavy play. So potentially we could get him to overcommit into Guardians. So if we do a moderately sized push with binaries, I think he'll probably overcommit with Guardians. And if we then let the Guardians get out of his territory, the Guardians will be really easy to kill. But obviously, if he's still listening to this stream, it's not going to work very well. We'll see. I'll try it. Not really sure what beats Guardians, just the most. Probably brute forces, but I don't have enough tech. I guess I could get some more tech. He's quite fond of just general overcommitment. So, if we do that, hopefully he'll just spend a fuck ton of money. Because it only costs us 90. Oh, getting all those data pod kills, that's nice. Yeah, that's a good amount. Oh, and they're split up. I think those are probably going to die then. He's got one Guardian, which is probably a good choice actually. I mean, one Guardian doesn't make that much difference. That one Guardian should die pretty easily. Yeah. I'm going to do that. It's expensive, but I just want to make sure that it dies. It's almost worth it just for the convenience of not having to worry about it. Looks like he's starting to go for that that cannon. I think I'm probably just going to let him have it, to be honest. Is there anything I can put down to help me take this out? Yeah, let's do a little bit of reconfig. Make them all come around that way. Sentry down there. You'll take that. Hopefully they'll come down this way. Yep, that's what we wanted. Right, I'm going to let this die. I'm going to show them how Guardians work. I want 320. That's what I'm saving up for. So that should basically be unstoppable. Yeah. See if we can get them to go around the other way. Yep. Brilliant. That's actually split them up, which is even better because we've split up the Guardian from the binaries. It does not get any better than that. Attack still going down. Cool. More data. We're playing very tight here. It's all going like perfectly well. I've got so much data. I'm not used to this. Should we go nanite? Ooh, that would be crazy. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's just hope that it gets there in time. Doesn't look like it will, but oh well. Guess that was a bit of a waste then. Oh, he's got the brute force coming out. I guess that'll kill that at least. What? Oh my god. Didn't even kill a binary. Is that how much do they only do 30 damage? I'm going to go for 320 data here as well. Oh my god, they've all just left that cannon. Yeah, that works. Oh, it's sad that we lost that. It's okay, I haven't lost the game yet. I think I'm probably ahead on economy. Maybe not. Do I need to be more aggressive? Yeah, so he's saved up here, which is quite good, but he is kind of losing everywhere else. Don't really know what I do to beat this. Probably just the same attack back. Right, so he's getting ready for this cannon. We're going to save up for 40 seconds. Well, take down these guys first. No. Why are you taking that and I'm not? What the... I don't know why I lost that. I don't think he should have been capturing that. I guess my brutes weren't close enough. Yeah, I'm bitter. Shouldn't have lost that. Oh well, GG. I think he just overwhelmed me. Should we watch a replay? I'm trying to remember how these work. Right. So yeah, this was a good attack. That was a good attack. That was a good attack. This is all going well, and I'm ahead of him. I'm ahead of him on income. I'm ahead of him on tech. Let him take that cannon. Could I have fought him off? Probably not. Did I overcommit to this? Here? I was saving up. He was doing fine. He's spending the money on income while I'm spending it on units. Kinda. He is ahead of me on income here. But I'm catching up. I've got a big attack, I've spent more money. He's got a little bit more income than me. But this attack doesn't this attack go up here? I'm pushing out on income. Probably could have done more income there. That's going fine. Yeah, that attack was well worth it. Over here. Did I do enough? Yes. That went fine. The nanites. The fucking nanites, that's what it was. They were never worth it. 500. Yeah, let them take that. Because I was trying to work with nanites. These went all over the place. Let's remove nanites from my deck. Oh god, it's still on 5 times speed. To get spectres. Spectres at least have a use sometimes. I'd quite like artillery in here as well. Is artillery better than outpost? Yeah. I think the nanites... I wanted brute nanite to work. And it would have worked if it hadn't been for the cannon. I could have fought off that attack, no problem. But I just didn't have enough units on the ground near the cannon. Cool, Mulcho's going to play. I should have just gone binaries, bombs, even guardians would have been better. Because I spent 400 on brutes. That's a lot of binaries that I could have got. Which is one bad decision right at the end of the game. Compounded with the fact that I'd wasted so much money on nanites and I could have had a higher income. I mean, I did have a higher income. I had 1,000 income at the end. But yeah. Cool. Here's Mulcho. How does Mulcho play? He's very heavy on some brute forces, some shields. Yeah, he goes with weird tactics that I'm not sure I can beat with just straight economy. He hasn't got any data. What is he doing? What's he saving up for? Let's get more tech. Outpost. Okay, we can get brute. That'll work. I'm happy for that to die. I wish I hadn't swapped out Guardians. Guardians would be so perfect right here, because these binaries would be doing absolutely nothing. Still hasn't got any more data. I'm not completely dead. What a waste. Still hasn't got any economy. Should be kicking my ass, but he's not because of that. So frustrating. I could have done it, but yeah. It wasn't meant to be. I'm not really sure what I should have done there either. Let's watch a replay. Right, this bit was fairly standard. I saw that something was going on, and I went for brute forces. And that initial attack was what sealed it. And because he had the heavy firepower behind it, I couldn't do anything reasonable against it. I think I had to go static defense here. Because he had 380 income the whole game. And I should have gone for that cannon. If I'd gone for that cannon, I could have won this. Spectre maybe? I had Spectres. Spectres are pretty good against this actually. Yeah, from this point I was just hanging on. Because there's not anything that I can do against that. I needed a big push from behind, but I couldn't do it because I was being killed. But I could have not worried about being killed if I had something, if I had some static defense, artillery, outposts, something like that. But I didn't have it. Oh well, GG. Cool. Ren's coming now, so we'll play against him. Hello.
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Cool. Yeah, Milcho kicked my ass. Dan beat me. It's not a good day.
Oh no.
I've literally, I've lost the last 7 games in a row.
Oh no.
Milcho just ignored any data pods and rushed me with railguns.
Really?
And won.
Oh, I haven't seen that in a long time. Well, did he push through the middle?
Yeah.
And he got yeah. Okay.
I was trying to fight it off with brute force, but he just went binaries, so I tried to counter the binaries with guardians, but of course he had railguns behind it, so the railguns just destroyed the guardians.
Yeah.
It wasn't a good day.
Milkshaw's frustrating to play.
Just don't see why he has to be so good at this.
Oh no. So bloody hell. It's almost as if he's been around the entire time.
At least he could just let us all win.
There's been a few times in the changing game that I've been able to beat him, but then he normally just patches it out because I'm abusing some broken stuff or whatever.
Yeah. My favourite thing was when you could place multiple sentries on one pylon. You just save up like 500 minerals, but you just melt an entire army. Oh, not more railguns.
Oh no. I always say this.
Oh shit, I thought that if I took that cannon I won.
Right.
Well that's annoying. My whole tactic was based around taking that cannon and letting you destroy my entire base. Probably should have checked that. Oh well. GG.
Would it have worked? I don't know.
I didn't even get the cannon.
It could have, it was close. No, they just kind of walked away from it.
GG.
GG. Oh dear. Oh, sure, nice. Do you use a brute binary at all?
Like I try to.
Mm.
I think I kind of need to calm down and let myself get more money in order to actually do it.
Oh, did you have brutes then, or just in general?
I had so much tech that I could have had pretty much whatever I wanted.
Yeah.
But in general,
It's a hard one to know when to make the switch because,
yeah.
it's a big investment in brutes.
See, I don't understand what happened there.
I think it was just the extra binaries, and you lost quite a lot of money in the pylons as well.
Yeah.
They just probably would have been better invested into binaries. The bomb.
I didn't have the tech. But
You
yeah.
didn't attack, yeah. Oh yeah, because you went for brutes as well. At the same
Yeah.
time. Yeah, it makes it difficult. Yeah, Alright.
Oh no.
Yeah, so it's kind of with the brutes and the binaries, it's getting the right amount of binaries with it, just so it can shield it from everything. And
Yeah.
I thought I might lose it there because I was attacking the data pods instead of the
Yeah.
brutes. I was like, oh shit. But it turned out right. How's the outpost at the moment? I haven't seen it used in a while.
It feels pretty good when you're playing with it, but then I seem to lose every game that I play with it.
Right, like it kills lots of stuff, but then
Yeah. Like they have really good DPS, especially against like binaries. They're quite easy to beat with brutes.
yeah, brutes are such a hard counter. It's pretty tough. Oh wait, what's going on? Am I in a game on my own?
No?
You haven't built any data pods or anything.
Yeah, no, data pods are for losers.
Are you? You haven't bought any pylons either.
No, pylons are for losers.
Are you gonna? Okay. Alright.
I should have played along and you would have surrendered and I would have won. Oh, I could have
that would be some good mango.
It's like, have you seen the videos in StarCraft 2 where they play as Terran and just load up their command center with all their CVs and fly off into
Go to the corner of the map, yeah.
I love it.
Oh, what are you gonna do? Oh shit. I don't even need to touch you. Lord.
Turns out this is a rubbish strategy. Oh my god, there's so many binaries.
I need to try Spectre out a little more. It seems like it can be pretty good if it's sitting behind some binaries and behind in some kind of bigger comp.
Right, yeah.
And it kind of seems to do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
But getting it to do that is pretty difficult.
There's no point in playing this, is there? I don't think I'm going to be able to pull this back.
Maybe.
What are you on, like 800-900 income?
It's only 776.
Oh, okay. It's not too bad then. I'm on
You've got a chance.
350. You're not going to be able to beat that, are you? Oh.
Did you? You slipped on the GG button. Thought you had it there.
Oh, let me change my deck. Just 1 sec.
Do you need to add data pods?
Yeah, and pylons.
Hello.
Hello.
Ooh. What are you gonna put it all into?
I don't have enough tech.
That can't be true.
It is true.
You go for the nanite brute. Or
I want
something.
brute nanites.
Are you going for 40 brutes again?
No, well, like kinda, but it's not working very well. Right, I'm at 2.5. Don't kill me. Oh, for God's sake.
Ren, do you want to play our tournament games? After that?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, I'm gonna be right back. For
Okay.
a minute.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I built the nanite, it's just sitting there, healing the pylon.
Oh. Yeah, their behaviours are a little bit duffy.
I'm not salty at all.
All that time saving for it, just. Oh.
I'm at 4 tech that game.
Oh man.
Do you want to do another one while we wait for Xenu?
Yeah, I think he's
Yeah.
pure.
Doesn't seem like it takes very long for our games. Right, come on, brute nanite is gonna work. Determined. Whoa, you've also gone 3 tech. What's going on here? Well, I'm not one to be outdone, so boom, 6 tech.
Oh shit. Avoiding usage of data pods again.
They're too expensive.
Oh god, this might be a really scary push. I mean, I'm gonna see it coming from miles away, so.
Oh, I've swapped out the spurt.
Oh no.
I was gonna like brute force nanite
brute
spurt
force nanite.
That sounds so dumb.
at the 2-minute mark. We've both got 6 tech Xenu.
What? 6 tech?
Yeah, 6.
Jesus, dude.
I haven't built any data pods.
What?
Just 6 tech.
Yeah, dude, you have to switch every time. Like, you build 3 brutes and you switch away to next unit. Just every time you want to build something else, you switch. You don't keep anything. Sounds like a plan.
Oh no. Where'd that come from?
I've got so much tech I can just randomly decide to get spectres after specking into brute nanite. Wow, what a waste. Oh, fuck, I've swapped out binaries for specters, so I just made specters instead of binaries. GG.
It all fell apart. Alright.
Steven, let me know when you're in the lobby and stuff.
Do you mean Ren?
No, I mean you, because we're already in the lobby and I'm assuming you want to spectate. And we can't see if you're spectating.
Oh, right. No, hang on, what? It's not letting me in the lobby.
Is it not?
No.
Well, then let's retry this. I'm gonna leave.
Oh. I'll leave. I left.
Okay, try again. Lobby's open.
No, still not.
Do you have to be? Do you have to join before the try now?
Yeah, maybe make the lobby yourself as spectator.
Okay, well, I'm in a lobby.
Okay, let's join that one.
There we go. Now I can see you both.
Sweet.
Who was first?
I'm not sure.
I saw us both pop up at the same time, so I'm assuming you're first.
Potentially.
Too many tournaments, man. Jesus, this is so loud. I should have lowered the volume. Oh my god. I'm dying.
Seeing you going with the classic forward tech bank.
Dude, I'm just going with my standard strat right now. You know that one.
Yeah. Still a bit curious about the tech bank, but we'll tech reactor.
Well, I'm investing tech immediately, so... You know. Was gonna run into the sentry, unfortunate. Oh, I didn't even check which cannon is the right one.
Let me know which one is it? Oh god.
Jesus, is that a brute force? What? What is going on here? Okay, please beam time.
Ah.
I mean, rocks are nerfed, so this isn't as good.
Oh yeah, that is a lot easier.
Oh, nice. My one binary attacked the wall up there. Otherwise, this could have gone better, but good job, little fella. Oh, that's just unfortunate. Oh, it didn't hit the brutes, of course. I really don't like the rocket box. Ah, that's just the game, I think. Potentially, unless you don't have rocks there. Oh, there they are.
I'm not sure if I'll be able to.
Wow, it's not even killing the one brute. That's just... Ooh. Wow, that again died so closely. I just hate myself after that. Jesus. How much eco do you have?
714.
You're about the same.
Yeah. GG. Those brutes were so good against binaries. I sometimes just don't get it.
Yeah, it's the pushing with the sentry really. They're just the binaries have to get in close to deal with the brutes, and then the sentry just.
Yeah. Stephen, are you in?
Nope, not yet. Sorry.
Yeah, we're in the game.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
oh well.
We're gonna wait next time.
I'll get in the lobby ready.
Sorry, man. Ah, it's still so loud. These data pods, Jesus.
Firewalls. That's a unit I haven't seen in a long time.
Yeah, they don't seem to be doing too well either. I just hate sentries as a concept.
Yeah,
Such an annoying thing.
frustrating.
Pylons are still the best unit. It's so dumb. Those are in a bad position. Guess I lose. This sentry, man, this is just... Ugh. So disgusting. In this game, most units counters are the unit itself. To be honest.
Yeah, to get brutes.
Yeah, you need binaries for binaries. You need brutes for brutes. It's just bad.
Yeah, firewalls used to be a lot more effective than they are currently. So
I'm just gonna give up. Oh, this is so annoying. I don't want to get brutes.
I think it's the combo. It's the combo of the pylon and the brute. It just covers everything, so you have to do it back.
Yay, I'm actually in the game this time.
Is that brute movement a joke? It literally moved away from the railgun. That was...
Oh yeah, when the yeah.
Wow, that brute is just the ultimate troll. Jesus, it dodged both
Oh my
rayguns.
god, that's so nice.
That's so fucking dumb, honestly. Oh my, why? I don't understand. I have literally no understanding for what just happened. It's just doesn't make sense to me. No way that this is what should happen. Jesus, man. I don't know about that one.
Oh no.
Well, that's unfortunate timing.
No.
Thing is, I didn't even need that cannon that much. Those ray guns were actually a really good value.
Yeah. Yes.
Jesus, this is really not in range of the ray gun. Come on, man. Don't be like this. Another one of those. The thing is, this is my territory.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't centered anymore. Ooh. Losing that hurts. I really want rocks to stun the shield pods. If they hit them. Sadly, they don't.
Yeah, it would kind of it'd be such an easy takedown though.
Would it? Like, it's not normal that you can hit a shield pod with a rock.
Oh, a shield pod. I thought it did.
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
It doesn't
okay.
stun, the shield doesn't disappear.
Let's see.
It just takes the hit and nothing happens. It's
Yeah,
the dumbest thing.
Oh, you have one as well. I couldn't see it.
Yep, I had two actually.
I couldn't see it.
Ah, there we go.
GG.
GG. Man, I'm still salty about that one brute force in the beginning, just dodging two ray guns like a boss. That was...
Just move in between them.
Oh.
I've actually just got a sick micro.
Yeah, sick micro, dude. Steven, get in.
I'm in.
Yay. It's funny how brutes are ray gun counter and ray guns are brute counter to some extent.
Yeah.
Sometimes I find the counters or the mechanics of this game's units countering each other really bad. Also, binary countering everything is another thing.
Yeah, there's been problems in the past.
Binaries just beat firewalls. It's... What?
Yeah, there was a period where firewalls beat binaries, but then they just started to beat everything.
Binaries are good
Binaries
units.
are so- yeah, because binaries are so important to everything that it's like, if one thing starts destroying them, it starts winning.
Current score is 2-1 for Ren, Micho. You blocked your ring, understood. Island.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's gonna be interesting. Wait, our ray guns are not even hitting each other. I thought they were in range. That's why I was committing there. You can have that. I don't mind. Oh, my sentry actually went out and I lost. I thought the rock would start in time. Oh, that hurts. Nice, all those units died on my territory.
Yeah, the rock. Oh, shit.
Exactly, didn't get the territory in time.
Battles.
Ooh, those are both low. Barely. Oh right, I need this one to win.
Actually, yeah, it's this one.
Yeah, you win. Rep, GG's.
GG.
I don't like that one or that 2 units I wipe.
Thanks.
Ah,
The
well.
refinery.
Yep.
Yeah, I think he's aware of it. He was being, when I was at the pub with Marchie that day, and he was talking about brutes. Thinking of changing them a little bit.
I mean, the main issue is the range. Nothing actually matches the range. Except for railguns.
The railguns worked out there for you for sure, but it made it very stalematey and like
Yeah.
positional. Yeah. I think you definitely had me for the most of that third game, but then just at the end it broke luckily for me.
Yeah, I committed too much on the right side.
I actually wasn't sure which one was coming up. Didn't realise.
So now actually you two have to play in the tournament.
Yeah, I'm completely
Me-
dead at this point. I need a day off.
Yeah, just saying.
Yeah.
The next two to play.
Okay. Well, we can do that at some point.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm gonna run away. Good
Same.
game.
Cheers, GG's.
See you.